really badass. Yeah. A lot of people have weird names nowadays.
Show you. I go teach you.
You bloodshot!
Oh, holy shit!
You tell him to stand up!
Mwache aende, mambo poa.
You tell him.
Working my view of
District 9.
District 9. Now, District 9 has been like speculated ever since the director Neil, I cannot pronounce his name at
Neil
all.
Blomkamp.
Whatever. He made a
Alive in Joelberg.
Live in Joelberg, something like that. He made a short film.
I saw it and I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
It was a short type thing, and it mainly focused on the immigration on the aliens. It had nothing to do with like the director Vicus. It had nothing to do with him.
Even though it had an actor who played Vicus, and he looks really.
Yeah. Well, this is about Vicus. He's gets appointed for a top position to go
And
serve eviction notices
Yeah.
in District 9.
In District 9, and if you don't know, District 9 is this thing where it's an area that's isolated from humans because aliens 30 years ago landed in South Africa, Johannesburg, and
Now, since like the past 30 years, District 9 has started to get inhabited with all humans and aliens, but a lot of people are complaining about it, so they're sending these eviction notices to send them to basically a concentration camp. And when they go in to send the eviction notices, the aliens are pissed off and everything, but they're also trying to find evidence of illegal activities, and Vicus finds this canister, which these two aliens have been working on,
collecting for over 30 years.
So they can get their ship working again so they can go home because they don't like being there. And in the midst of that, Vicus gets sprayed in the face, which unfortunately leads to him getting his DNA altered and becoming an alien.
His basically his arm starts to look like one of the aliens' arm. They call it prawns, by the way, kind of like shrimp. And his arm starts to like mutate and stuff, and then his army finds out this multinational united, and they've been trying to figure out how to work alien weaponry.
And it was
DNA. So they take Vicus and basically against his will make him fire guns, like electrocute him so his nerves shoot the gun.
Using him as a guinea pig, basically.
Exactly.
And he doesn't like that at all because they end up making him test it on actual prawns, and he ends up running away because they're gonna chop him up and use his body parts to see if they can use alien weaponry.
Awesome.
Yeah. So the whole movie is basically about them trying to find Vicus and not like really get it all out,
and
so they can use him
and
for a
Vicus
weapon.
befriends one of the prawns, and one of the prawns he was making the ship, and he makes a deal with him saying that if he could help him get more liquid to get him on the ship, then the alien will help him turn back human.
And basically, it turns out that when he makes a deal and they're finally ready, the alien ends up seeing what the MNU is doing to the prawns, so he says it's going to take 3 years for him to do it, to like change him back human because he has to go home. And like he's mad at first, but ends up defending the prawn so he can get to the ship. And then right before the prawn leaves for the ship, he tells him, in 3 years, I promise I will be back for you. And he ends up being back, and then right before it ends, it shows like the documentary style how they're talking about
Vicus.
they don't know where he is, and some people think he's dead. It's only because he's captured. But then it shows he leaves this like metal rose on his wife's doorstep, and then it cuts to him in like a junkyard, and you see this prawn making a flower. So it turns out that he's alive.
And he's alive, and
Which sets it up for a sequel.
And it sets up for a sequel, and the director himself said he would like to return to District 9, even District 10.
Yeah, they said, and it's been wide speculation, and now it's really been confirmed for the most part that they're going to start District 10, and I'm really interested to see how they're going to do it. I think they're probably going to do like the prawn coming back and taking him home and getting revenge on MNU, who knows. But overall, it was a fantastic movie. It was amazing.
It's something you have to see if you're a sci-fi fan.
Yeah, it's the best sci-fi movie since Aliens. I liked it better than Terminator 2. I love Terminator 2. I do, but this is one of my favorite movies in the past 20 years.
It's probably on the bar of Blade Runner aspects. But yeah, this movie is generally probably one of the most original and best made movies in years. I highly recommend y'all see it if you haven't. And
you need to go out and see it. And see it in IMAX. You really need to.
If it's in IMAX.
It is an absolutely great movie. It's my favorite movie of the summer, along with Star Trek. It is brilliant. I'm glad they did not use any big name actors, because I thought it would have taken away from the movie, because it would have focused more on the actors rather than the story. So they casted no big name people, and everyone in this movie did a great job.
So yeah, y'all need to see it. No name actors.
10 out of 10.
Great effects, great action, great everything. 10 out of 10.
Amazing. Have a great day, y'all.